Hey YouTube, this is Sandman from Eagle Company Airsoft. Today I'm going to be bringing you a quick demo video on how to swap out both the enhanced hammer and recoil springs. So here in front of me I have the Garter 150% enhanced recoil spring and the Garter 150% enhanced hammer spring, my KJW 1911, and the propane magazine. Obviously, I've modified my 1911. For safety purposes, I'm going to show the chamber is clear, there is no round in the chamber. The magazine will be out of the weapon, and the safety will be on. So let's go ahead and start with the recoil spring. So right now, obviously I have the stock recoil spring in it. Cyclic rate isn't quite what I'd want it to be. So we'll use this for a comparison in a minute. So swapping out the recoil spring is really easy. So first what you're going to want to do is field strip the weapon, just like you would to clean it or to upgrade any other internal parts. Take the slide off. Now you're going to want to detach this piece right here, the spring guide. Just take that off, take the spring guide out, and put the spring guide in the enhanced recoil spring. Now you're going to want to take this part and place it on the end of the recoil spring. Then just go ahead and slide this back on in there, and then reattach the recoil spring. This might take a bit of play because it's a lot stronger. So once you get that on there, just wiggle it and it should go into place. Put your weapon back together, and you're done with that portion. So right off the bat, it's really easy to see that the recoil and the cyclic rate is a lot faster, a lot more realistic. You know, obviously it's not as strong as recoil spring that would go in a real 45 ACP, but it's better than the stock one. Again, we'll do a cyclic rate comparison in a moment. Now for the hammer spring. The hammer spring is a bit more difficult to replace because you kind of need to know what you're doing. So first thing you want to do is you want to get a tool like this, or even a pen or something, or a small Phillips head screwdriver. Take your weapon, push down on this piece right here. This is all one piece, so push that down. You should be able to pop that little pin right out. Make sure you don't lose any parts. If you lost them, you'd pretty much be screwed. So carefully take this piece out. Alright, and then there's a little pin right here you can see on the side. We're going to take this pin out, and the spring is compressed inside of this little compartment. So I'm going to very carefully take the spring out, making sure not to let the spring fly out. Alright, I heard the spring loose. Here's what the pin looks like once you've taken it out. Put that right there, make sure not to lose it again. Oh, I already took it out. Then this is what you're going to find inside. You're going to take the stock spring off and put the enhanced on. See, it looks just like that. Then you can put it back down into the compartment. And then again, what I find easiest is to place the pin halfway in its hole, then use your tool again to push down the spring and just push the pin in the rest of the way. So this is what it's going to look like. And then next, you're going to take your pistol. You're going to push these components down so that they don't obstruct this piece sliding in. And then you're going to want to align this little rod with the compartment where the spring is housed. Get that in and get it aligned. Then it should have no problem sliding in. Now since this is the enhanced spring, it's more difficult to put in, so this is going to be difficult to capture on video. So I'm going to, while aligning these two prongs on the beaver tail safety with the two notches on this piece, I'm going to slide, place the pin in the hole, And there you have it. It should look like that. So what the hammer spring does is it gives you a faster hammer response. Alright, so now for a quick cyclic rate comparison. I'm going to be using Coleman propane and obviously the propane magazine. Let's go ahead and test this. Okay, that concludes that test. Let's just test this really quick. Alright, so as you saw, the return speed of the slide was really fast. Much faster double tapping. I believe I got the spring set for right around $20, so I would definitely recommend you go pick one up. You might need a couple other upgrades for your pistol if you have something like KWA or another stock TM pistol, Tokyo Marui pistol, like a high flow valve or an upgraded cylinder, you know, stuff like that. Since this is the KJW KP07 tactical, it's designed for use with CO2. That means that the cylinder, for those of you that don't know, it's this red part that loads the BB into the barrel. It's a lot stronger. The red, you know, extravagant colors usually mean that the part is upgraded. This one's red. I've seen other Tokyo Marui clones that are blue, maybe even pink or purple. This one's red. It's definitely upgraded, and it comes stock with a high flow valve. So, if you have a KJW KP series pistol, you'll definitely be good for the enhanced spring set right off the bat. Thanks for watching. This has been Sandman. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and you know, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Leave me suggestions, anything. I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos, and there should be a lot of more cool videos coming up. So be sure to keep your eyes open. This is Sandman signing off.